Okay, this is the first time I've ever ridden this bicycle on the ice. I've experienced driving or riding almost anything with wheels on just clear ice. You know, black ice, regular ice, it doesn't matter. Somebody spill a slushie on the bridge, I know how to drive through it. However, all vehicles or moving things, to my experience, kind of behave a little bit differently. So I'm always trying to just be mindful of the little differences that could make a big difference, you know? I really appreciate my bicycle. It's really good. It lets me get out, lets me move. It also gives me that exercise too at the same time. So it fulfills a lot of needs all at once. And I've always loved bicycling. Since my first bicycle, it didn't even have a chain, right? It was just a frame with wheels. And I'd roll it up to the top of this really long hill, get on it and ride. I did that over and over and over. I was probably like 11 at the time. That was my first bicycle. Haha. Okay, something very important for me to remember from now on is when I leave the house on my bicycle and it's cold outside, pump the brakes and make sure they're working. Because I was just about to start out down this big long hill in front of me, and I started to slow down a little bit, and when I hit my brakes, they were frozen. So yeah, from now on I've got to remember that. Okay, good to go. That would have been bad. Okay, just got out of the store, got me some grub. It's mainly goodies and junk food. Hey, that's all right. Had a really good talk with my friend too that owns the place. He is like one of my best buddies. He's always been there for me. And he's kind of always been my spirit of Christmas future. Even when my life wasn't that great and everything, he always told me the truth. He told me where it was going. And now that I've put my life kind of back together, we sit and talk and reminisce about the old times and how bright of a future I have if I just stay the course. And that's what's important in life, staying the course. I'm gonna go in and see my friends at the post office, see if there's a book in there I might like. One of the coolest things I like about the Loomis community and the area and everything is that there's still like real cowboys and farmers around here. All that brown stuff you see on the road here, that's because earlier today some cowboys brought a herd of cattle through here, moving from one point to the next. Isn't that neat? This is the first time I've ever thought BS was cool. Oh, it's so good. This is one of my favorite places along the trip to Loomis and back to my place. It's really pretty. I like that the rancher, during the summer and spring, those were all sprinklers out there, right? Those things sticking up. So he'll leave a couple of them just barely squirting, right? And on the hot days, the cattle come out and they just stick their face in it with their eyes closed and like drink it. It's actually kind of peaceful to watch. Hi friends, hope everybody's doing well out there tonight. Morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on your time zone. For me, it's just about getting to be night. So I found out today that one of my friends has COVID, and I've been feeling a little bit yucky for a couple days, right? I figured I was probably fighting a cold or something. But being that it looks like I may have been exposed to the virus, I'm going to do a COVID test. I've got this one. It has 2 tests in it to try and beat the false positive or the false negative, and then figure out where to go from there. So I'm going to do this test, and then we'll figure out what's going on. Dang, it's got stereo instructions. So this is the one in English. A positive test. Okay, this is English, and this is probably either French. Yeah, that looks like French. Okay, so we'll do, obviously, the one that's in English. All right. Yeah, looks like something I'd get out of IKEA. All right, so I should have tubes. I should have a tube holder, a swab, a watch for timing. I'll use my cell phone for that. and then the test strips. Fact sheet for individuals. That's a lot of facts. Okay, step 3, swab. Step 4, swab nose. Okay. Start timer for 1 minute. All right, after the timer goes off, we'll be on step 5. After 1 minute, remove the swab from the tube by rubbing the swab head against the side wall of the tube to squeeze out the extra liquid. Throw away the swab. Step 6. All right, so arrows going down. Hold here. Okay, then after that, we're going to leave it in for 10 minutes. Okay, stop. Okay, now I need a timer for 10 minutes. Start. Okay, there we go. Negative. What we were looking for, a positive, is going to show blue and pink. Right here, I only have a blue line. Okay. All right. Praise Jesus. Okay, so time to do dinner. I can call my buddy tomorrow, let him know that I tested negative. Can give me a ride into town. I need to get some groceries. I also want to get some stuff for my nieces and nephews. It's kind of a little Santa's helper thing. I'm not able to see them or be around them, and so I figured that I'll just get them toys and then leave them for them at their house, on Christmas. It's kind of neat. It feels very Santa Claus, kind of, Okay, time to get some dinner. Ah. Sometimes it feels good after breakfast to just lean back in my recliner. Should be going to the store later today. So I've done breakfast, had some coffee, took a shower. I'm all spick and span. I'm gonna lean back in my recliner for a few minutes until the boss lady gets here. Oh. Here we are in Tonasket, doing some grocery and Christmas shopping. This food truck on here, if you're ever in Tonasket, stop over there and get some grub. It's delicious. I actually ate there for like 2 weeks running. Still didn't get tired of the food. Oh, and then down there's one of my favorite places, Ozzy's Antiques. I can't really find much here. I might wait and see if I can get into the larger town for a better supply of toys. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm headed to the co-op. Gonna get some groceries there and then head on back home. I'll try and get into the bigger town so that I can get some toys and stuff for my nieces and nephews. I'm just pretty sure if I bought something here that I wouldn't be happy with it. I'd spend like $100. So I know what I want to get for them, for each kid, you know. So it's only the 14th. I'll see what I can do. Right now I'm gonna hit the co-op, get some stuff, and get back home. Okay, just got out of the co-op, got some good stuff. I left my stuff there so that my friend and I on the way back can just stop by and grab it so I don't have to carry it the whole way. I'm not sure what time it is right now, so I need to be hoofing it to meet my friend. found my friend, just waiting for her now. Gonna play some game on my phone and then head on back home. Okay, so what we have going on here is that pipe is freezing, so I need to take this insulation and wrap around it. Oh. It's fun to get to work on my truck. I'm not very mechanically inclined. My dad was kind of the mechanic in the family. And I mean, when it comes to changing a U-joint or a tire or a part that is simple, that I know I just take it off on this end and then that end and I just change the part, I can do that. Right now what I'm focusing on is something I have experience in, and it's not that difficult, especially in an older model rig. I'm changing the spark plugs. Now, I need to get a spark plug out and then take it to the store with me, or write down the numbers on the spark plug will probably be a better idea, so that I can go get new plugs. Until then, though, I know some Mad Max tricks to get a little bit extra life out of the plugs that I have. These are the plugs down here. If you can see that white thing there, that's the ceramic or porcelain part of the plug. Okay. I've named my truck Max. The reason I named it Max is because I've always been a big fan of Mad Max, right? Like Beyond Thunderdome and stuff since I was a little kid. And that was kind of the world I grew up in. Everything was like put back together, made out of several different things that were never intended for that purpose. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm Mad Matt. That's even one of my nicknames. So I was trying to figure out, well, what do I name my truck, you know? And then I looked at the battery. And it says Max. So my truck is Max. All right, take a little while to get this charged up. Then I'll find a socket I can take out one of those plugs and look at it. Yeah, that'll be the best thing. Then we'll figure if we can put a little bit more life back in the plugs. Such a beautiful day. Okay, I'm loving this truck. As I go through it and I'm cleaning it and stuff, I'm finding I'm actually a very rich man. It came with a lot of tools and stuff. That is like the neatest thing I've ever seen. See, what happened is the gentleman that used to own this truck passed away and his friend inherited it. And his friend sold it to me. I'm gonna take good care of it too. This is wonderful. I need to get a shop vac, start getting it cleaned out. This snow isn't very good for snowmen. I might have to rethink the whole rolling it back and forth thing. So I might roll it into place, then gather snow and try and press it together instead of rolling it back and forth. Maybe as the day goes on, the snow will get a little more melty and it'll stick together easier. Well, that's not going to work. Ditter, 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 Watson, I can't make bricks without straw. The snow's just too powdery. It doesn't have enough of a wet consistency to be able to hold together. I'll keep on marching on. I really want to have a snowman. I'll figure it out. Ha ha ha. Hi, Frosty. I always worry whenever I hear sirens. Oh, it's a parade. Maybe. They're decorated. Haha, look at this. That's so cool. Isn't that neat? They're all decorated with lights and everything. They must be doing like a Christmas Eve thing or something. Very cool. That explains why I heard them come on at that end of civilization. Because at the end of the lake down here is pretty much where most of the houses stop before you get to Tonasket. So they must be like driving through. That's really cool. So now, let's see. What do I need to do? I need to prepare the toys for my nieces and nephews so that I can take them into town tomorrow. Haha. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Do you recognize that song? It's the only one that by copyright law I'm allowed to sing. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Mm. So it's Christmas Eve 2021. It's been a really nice Christmas Eve. Something tells me that Christmas Day tomorrow is going to be another very nice Christmas Day. I figured that since it's Christmas Eve, I'd go ahead and open one present tonight. Some of my friends have given me presents to put underneath the tree. And I thought that we would open this one together because this is one that I actually already know what it is and one that I particularly want to share with you. I feel really uncomfortable sitting in front of a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve talking about money, right? We go to work not for the money. We go to work so that we can have food, so that we can have clothes, medicine, pay the bills, right? And back in the day when we were all hunter-gatherers, we went out and gathered and hunted those things. But since civilization, we now work jobs so that we can get a currency that we can then trade for the things and necessities that we need, right? When I worked on that television show, I learned a trade. I learned how to be able to go out and film and then edit in a way that allows us to have adventures together. And my time in recovery, my time in addiction and my road of recovery has given me the ability to share tools and situations in a way that's relatable, right? Through what I learned while I was on TV. And so like when I was out there and I was in the forest or I was on the water and we were having adventures together, for me, it was never really like, I mean, I was friends with everybody that I filmed with and everything. When I looked at the lens though, I saw through the TV and I could tell that there were people out there that were enjoying this adventure with me, right? And then I would meet people every now and then, and they would tell me that they saw this or they saw that, and it was really neat being able to relate to the fact that there were people out there that wanted to go on adventures with me, basically, right? And y'all guys never judged, you never griped, you're always supportive, helpful, and that's why I call you friends. We've been able to build a community out here, in my opinion, through this internet thing. And we share our lives with each other across continents, across time zones, and from one country to the next. And what y'all give me is priceless. It's invaluable, really. It isn't money. It isn't charity. It's relatability. What I get is when you tell your story back to me. It is when you share your life experience with me. It's when you help hold me up and give me confidence in myself and in what I'm doing. And that's all I've ever wanted from y'all guys, right? That's all I want. It's so nice. Some of y'all have offered to send me money and things and help me and everything, but I want to stand on my own. I don't want anything for my past accolades or successes. I want to take what I've learned and what I have and build something out of that. And at the same time, get to share, you know, and kind of get to know each other. So what I have here in the envelope is something really neat because this didn't come from anybody. This came from my hard work and dedication and talent through practice. And it's really neat. And what this says to me is that the things I try to do, the things I work hard on, matter and mean something, and that I'm actually being able to build a better life for myself. So what this is, you see, when we go on adventures and stuff, y'all guys have responded so well to it that YouTube monetized my channel. What that means is every time someone watches a commercial on one of my videos, a small portion of that ad revenue goes to an account referred to as an AdSense account. And it pays out like every month or so, right? Well, it didn't make much for a very long time. And then between August 5th and the end of November, something happened. And we made 600, this is a receipt is what it is, it's not the check. We made $650 just going out on our adventures and sharing with each other. And this money got spent on food, on medicine, on electricity, and on my the toys that I got for my nieces and nephews. See, all year, summer, spring, fall, I had built it up in my head that though I wasn't going to be able to be with them, that I would be able to kind of play Santa Claus. I could get them presents and take them down and leave them out in front of their homes, right? And that's a way of letting them know that I care about them. Now, I know that they're too young right now to understand. However, in the future, when they're older, they'll remember those toys and that Christmas Eve and that Christmas, and know that I care about them, you know? And y'all help me do that. It's a very wonderful feeling to know that what I do matters, what I do counts. I want to thank you again for being out there. May I have some hot chocolate? You want to check out the toy? Let's check out the toys. It's not much. That's something, you know. Yeah. As always, God and Jesus bless us all. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So cool. Merry Christmas. It feels really good to be able to give my nieces and nephews toys for Christmas. Being the oldest in my family, for as long as I can remember, it was always Santa Claus on Christmas Eve night, you know, and toys for the kids in the morning on Christmas. And it feels really, really special to be able to still have kids in my life and toys to give to the kids on Christmas, you know? So, as much as this has been made possible by the support that y'all guys have given me on YouTube, it was also made possible by a person who is very, very special to me, MJ. She helped me order these toys because I couldn't get into town to buy any. So thank you, MJ. Shout out and hi. Merry Christmas. Okay, friends, so tonight, Santa Claus flies. Tomorrow, we load up the sled and fly. Okay, realistically, we're going to be walking with style. Ha ha ha. Yeah. All right, time to get them bagged, ready to get on the sled tomorrow. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Oh, I'm super sleepy. I guess nearly 40 years of Christmases has programmed me to not be able to go to sleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve. Because that was about right for me last night. I stayed up till about midnight, milking cookies, right? And then I went to bed and I woke up starving to death, so I had a bunch of donuts, right? I ate those too. Oh, and I woke up a few minutes ago. I need to get a move on. It's time to take some toys to some kids. I've got a call coming in from my friend, though, the old cowboy first. And a few of my buddies have texted me Merry Christmas. I need to respond to those. And then, yep, we'll load the sleigh and walk on down the road to give the little children of Loomis Christmas toys. Okay, I want to do this where I work it backwards. So these two go together. Oh, that's so good. Merry Christmas, cows. The thing I really like about going uphill is the fact that once we reach the top, we'll be going downhill. There in front of us is the town of Loomis. Okay, the plan is we're gonna stop at the Loomis store and park the sled there. It's just a short walking distance. I'll be able to drop off the toys, then pick up the sled back there, and we'll head home. Ho, ho, ho. Or should I say, ha, ha, ha. Merry Christmas. I'm so hungry. I ate a good big breakfast before I left. Eggs, bacon, glass of milk. But the walk has made me so hungry, and I've started thinking of the ingredients I saved to make fudge for Christmas. My fudge has gotten really good. So I want to make some fudge. It's time intensive, so I'll make something else to snack on first. And then my friend, the old cowboy's gonna come out later and visit me. He's bringing me a plate of dinner for Christmas. And his wife is such a good cook. She's a baker too. Her pies are amazing. I mean, they're amazing. I've never had a pie as good as the ones that she cooks. Success. Give me 5. Beautiful. Boy, that was a good walk. Get some light on in this joint. Okay, time to get some late lunch. Gonna make some fudge, have a cup of hot chocolate. Some Christmas cookies. Oh, a card. Oh yeah. Looks like all the fixings in there. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm having me a dinner. I'm gonna watch a Christmas movie and just unwind. That's nice. Wow. I like my truck so much. Hi, can you see as well as I can? I decided to come out to my truck and just hang out for a little bit before I call it a night. This sure worked out well. It's been such a really good year. Difficult in a lot of ways, but so fulfilling. Life is truly what we make it into, you know, and that comes, in my opinion, with decisions made every day. It's a day-to-day decisions, you know, doing the right things, being respectful to people, doing what we say, accountability. Tonight, though, I'm just going to enjoy my nice, warm house. I might watch another movie. Time for some hot chocolate. Come to daddy. All things are possible to those who believe. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good.